Howdy. So, my views on ESFPs. I've made a quick diagram of INTJ versus ESFP. If you'll notice, the functions are identical, they're just in an opposite stack. I think that ESFPs have a tremendous gift to connect to every single person around them, and they want to, and they gain so much from it, and it's useful, viable information that can only be retrieved through their senses. And the fact that this is something that an INTJ could maybe strive for, just because it's something that you can see and understand, even if it is distant from you, it's still palpable in a way. And I think that that is good motivation to try to expand. So since SE is our inferior function, it's very, very smart to try to boost that, because the less handle you have on SE, the less you're going to be able to interact with the world appropriately. I suppose maybe not everyone wants that, but try it before you say you don't. There's a lot to be had in the world. Basically, an INTJ and ESFP have something called the anima relationship, and completely 100% avoiding Jungian theory here, just using the basic definition of anima, which is sort of like your inner self, your inner soul. To get super nerdy for a second, if you've ever played the game Final Fantasy X, there's this creature you can summon, and it's called anima. And I somehow really connect with this idea here, that in times of great stress or great peril, this thing comes out and it just unleashes this crazy fury. And somehow this makes total sense to me that my ESFP, my anima, is that. What's really cool about having, if you're an INTJ, if you have an ESFP friend, you guys kind of balance each other out a little bit. Somehow we meet on this plane of happy fun and useful guidance. I have one friend, she could walk into a crowd and immediately see if there were famous people there, and then could somehow wiggle us up to the front, and then could charm her way into their hearts, and then they're now our friends. And I'm lucky if I even notice anyone. If you're interested to see more about different type relationships on a very basic and concise level, TypeLogic is actually, I found it to be very helpful personally. I think I'll just put a link below so you can go straight to it. Hopefully this was helpful, and if you have any questions or comments, as always, put them below or email me directly. And I guess, we are going to introduce our newest member of the Crunch Tank, Dan, so feel free to go on over to his site and check him out. Okay, bye-bye!